Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is Sassy, and today I'll be showing you how to beat the Easter egg, how to build the shield, and much more in the Black Ops 3 Custom Zombies map Project Elemental Rework. First thing that you want to do is turn on power. In order to turn on local power, you'll need to go into the afterlife and electrify the power panels on each of the 4 generators. You'll then need to activate them by interacting with the powered panel to start a small lockdown. Survive while standing inside the purple circle for a brief period of time. Be aware that dogs will also spawn in during this time. Complete a generator lockdown and power for perks in that area will turn on. The generators are located right at spawn, right near Double Tap. One is in the room with Electric Cherry in the building not far from the prison, and one is right across from Jug. Turning on all 4 generators will also unlock Pack Punch. For the first step of the Easter egg, you'll need to obtain each of the 4 elemental stones, upgrade them, and then use them to obtain their unique part. You can do each of these simultaneously, and you don't need to obtain all of them to complete each stone's quest. You can also only hold 1 stone at a time, and you will need to place the stone back down or replace it with a weapon before picking up another. In order to obtain the lightning stone, you'll need to use all 3 teleporters once. You can turn on power to the teleporter by going into the afterlife and electrifying the yellow panel next to it. The teleporters are located not far from Double Tap, inside the weapons testing building. This is the building next to the generator across from Jug, and one is next to the prison. When you try to use the last teleporter, it will fail, spawn a nuke, and reward you with a lightning stone. Once you have the lightning stone, head to the room below Pack Punch and place the stone on its pedestal. Be aware that placing the stone down will automatically give you the stone and replace the current gun you are holding, unless you're already holding one of the other 3 stones. To upgrade the lightning stone, first pick up the stone from the pedestal. Then head to the purple pedestal near the prison and interact with the stone there to start the upgrade quest. The stone will start moving towards the teleporter. You will need to stay close to the stone in order to keep it moving. Be aware that dogs will also spawn in at the same time. You will need to do the same thing for 2 more teleporters. The next stone spawns on the first floor of the building with the 4 purple skull challenges. You will guide this one to the teleporter near Double Tap. And the last stone will spawn in the room right below Jug. And this stone will go to the teleporter in the weapons testing building. After guiding all 3 stones, you'll now be able to pick up the ultimate stone of lightning from the pedestal at the prison. After you picked up the ultimate stone of lightning, you will need to shoot the red transformer on each of the 3 teleporters and then use each teleporter. Using a teleporter will cause an Avogadro to spawn in. You can kill an Avogadro by knifing it. When you go to use the last teleporter, 3 Avogadros will spawn in, as well as a charged 115 rock. Pick it up. For the ice stone, you'll need to dig until you dig up the stone. This will take about 15 dig sites. And of course, in order to dig, you'll need a shovel, which you can find either to the left of Quick Revive, against the wall across from Speed Cola, or in the building with the Windstone upgrade pillar not far from Double Tap. I'm sure there's a 4th location, I just don't know where it is. Digging up the ice stone will also reward you with the golden shovel. Once you have the ice stone, place it on the pedestal in the room underneath Pack Punch. Whenever you're ready for the upgrade quest, pick up the stone of ice. Then head to the large 115 rock and interact with it to upgrade the ice stone. The stone will go into the cave behind the 115 rock with the insta-kill. You will need to collect souls inside the cave. Collect enough souls and the ice stone will fly back to the 115 rock. Then interact with the rock to take the ultimate stone of ice. Once you have the ultimate stone of ice, you will need to kill a rocket demon guy. When you do, he'll drop a skull. Shoot the skull with the ice attack and then pick up the revenant skull. For the Firestone, you'll first need to turn on power to the door trap of the building with the 4 purple challenge skulls. To do so, go into the afterlife and head to the roof of that building. You can get there by jumping onto it from the balcony with the skulls. Then shoot the power panel to power the trap. Once you activate the trap switch, use it to get zombie kills. This will feed souls into the Firestone found in the hole in the ground. Collect enough souls and you can now pick up the Firestone. Once you have the Firestone, place it on the pedestal in the room underneath Pack Punch. When you're ready to start the upgrade quest of the Firestone, pick it up. Then head to the prison and interact with the Firestone on the first floor of the prison. You will now need to quickly run to each of the next 5 locations and place down the stone in each one by walking near the glowing blue area. If you don't place a stone down in time, you will hear this sound and you will need to start over. The first one is found to the right of the staircase. Then take the staircase and follow the path to outside. Take a left and the next location will be on the corner of the prison building. The next one will be straight ahead inside the flaming barrel. Then inside the building next to the tank, right near the hole in the ground. And then it'll go to the building with Jug. Once you've placed the stone in each of the 5 locations, place it on the fire pedestal right in front of Jug. Interact with the stone to take the ultimate stone of fire. Head to Pack Punch and shoot the top half of the 2 pillars. This will start a lockdown. Be careful because this will also spawn in the rocket shooting demons. Complete the lockdown and then pick up the mutated sap from the pedestal in the middle of the area. For the Wind Stone, you'll need to destroy your first rocket shooting demon. I believe they have a potential to spawn sometime after round 7, but if you're having trouble with them spawning, you can go to the lockdown for the Firestone upgrade to get one to spawn in. Once you have the stone, place it on its pedestal underneath Pack Punch. Then pick it up whenever you're ready to upgrade the Wind Stone. Find the glowing orb not far from the Flogger trap and shoot it with the wind attack to get it to move. Keep shooting it until it goes over the rock wall. Head to the second floor of the building near the large 115 rock and shoot the orb again until it goes into its pedestal. You will now need to collect souls at the pedestal. Collect enough souls and you can now pick up the Ultimate Stone of Wind. Once you have the Ultimate Stone of Wind, head to the second floor of the building with the 4 purple skull challenges and shoot the console with the 3 symbols on it with the wind attack. Then interact with the symbol in a particular order to light up all 3. The order seems to always be the center one, then the right symbol, and then the left. Lighting up all 3 symbols correctly will spawn in an ice boss. You can defeat him pretty easily by using the fire trap that was used for the Firestone. Once you defeat him, pick up the specimen that he drops. For the next part of the Easter egg, you can use the Ragnaroks to open up the gates in 3 separate locations to obtain 3 numbers. However, you can just look through the gate and see the number without opening it. If you want to skip obtaining the Ragnaroks, then skip to this timestamp. Before you obtain the Ragnaroks, you'll first need to obtain the Hell's Retriever. In order to get the Hell's Retriever, you'll first need to activate the ritual on the 3 pentagrams around the map and then collect souls in them. You can activate a ritual by going into the afterlife and interacting with a pentagram. Once you've activated a pentagram, a keeper will spawn in. Feed him souls until he disappears. He consumes souls similar to how the dragon heads consume souls, which is 1 at a time. They are located on the first floor of the building near the large 115 rock, inside the building across from the generator by double tap, and 1 is on the second floor of the building near Pack Punch. Filling all 3 keepers with souls will spawn in the Hell's Retriever at the last keeper you complete. You can also upgrade the Hell's Retriever to the Hell's Redeemer. All you need to do is get enough zombie kills with the Hell's Retriever. You probably only need about 20 to 30 kills, but I'm not entirely sure. Once you get enough kills, head to the building across from Double Tap where you collected souls for the keeper, and throw the Hell's Retriever into the water by the 2 stacked water containers. If you've got enough kills, you will lose the Hell's Retriever. Then head to wherever you picked up the Hell's Retriever and walk near it to turn it into the Hell's Redeemer. Once you have the Hell's Retriever, you can now pick up the parts for the Ragnarok. Use the Hell's Retriever to pick up all 3 parts. 1 is found inside the window near the Flogger trap. 1 is in the basement of the tank building through the partly open door near the furnace. And the last part is in the hole in the ground to the right of the building with the 4 purple challenge skulls. Once you have all 3 parts, the Ragnarok will spawn near the last part you picked up. Once you have the Ragnaroks, or if you skip this step and want to just wing it, find the 3 metal gates around the map. If you want to open the gates, use the Power Slam attack on the gates. The gates are located inside the communications building on the stairs. 1 is on the floor of the prison entrance by Deadshot, and 1 is right in front of Flopper. Once you have all 3 numbers, head to the teleporter in the building across from Jug and go into the afterlife. You will need to enter the 3 numbers from the 3 gates into the panel in this room in the following order from left to right. The 1 from the stairs in the communication building, then the 1 from the prison, and finally the 1 near Flopper. Entering all 3 correctly will start a timer. You will have 60 seconds to get into the teleporter and teleport to your first boss fight. For the mini boss fight, you'll need to destroy the ghost guy in the center of the room while avoiding zombies and other enemies. Defeat the boss and you'll be teleported back to spawn. Once you teleport back, you'll need to pick up the 10 glowing skulls around the map while in the afterlife. They are located by the entrance of the prison near Deadshot, by the tree near the Ultimate Stone of Lightning, on the roof of the Generator 3 building, near Jug, on the bridge near Double Tap, outside the building across from Double Tap, inside that building in the room that you get to with the ladder, near the MP5 wall by that is down the path not far from the Flogger trap, on top of the Flogger trap, and on top of the tank. Once you've collected all 10 skulls, head to the room underneath Pack Punch and charge the teleporter by holding Interact on the glass case on the left side of it. Then walk inside the teleporter and press Interact to activate it. This will start a lockdown and you'll need to survive for about 2 minutes while waiting for the teleporter to be ready. You will also be rewarded with Perkaholic at the start of the lockdown. Once the teleporter opens up, walk inside and hold Interact on the teleporter. Wait a few seconds and you'll be transformed into the afterlife. Head to the area with Pack Punch and fall through the crack to jump into the lava. This will teleport you to the boss fight. Pick up the summoning key and the wall behind it will open up, revealing the boss. For the boss fight, there are a few phases. For the first phase, you'll just need to damage him while he attacks you. When he goes into this position and is glowing blue and red, zombies and other enemies will spawn in. Survive until the boss starts attacking you again. Then again damage the boss until he starts glowing blue again. You will have to repeat these 2 stages a few times. At some point, bells will toll and a glowing circle above the pedestal in front of the boss will spawn in. Place the summoning key down on the pedestal and then fill it with souls. Fill it with enough souls and a beam will shoot out of it and into the boss. This is the final stage. Shoot everything you have at the boss to defeat him and end the game. While you play, you may want to build the shield, so here's how to do that. In order to build the shield, you'll need to find 3 parts: the eagle, the face piece, and the gas canisters. The eagle is found against these barrels in the building next to the 115 rock, or against these barrels in the hall of that same building on the top floor. The face piece is found either outside the room with Quick Revive near the Macton wall by, or inside the room with Speed Cola. And the gas canisters are found either next to the console with the symbols for the windstone, or inside the building across from Double Tap where you did the pentagram ritual. Once you have all 3 parts, you can build the shield either at the build table on the first floor of the building next to the flogger trap, or in the building on the right side of Pack Punch. For the IMS buildable, you'll need to find 3 parts. 1 part is located in the building right next to the flogger, either on the bottom floor of the building not far from the build table, or on the 2nd floor of that building next to one of the vats. Another part is located in the building next to the tank, either on the tool chest, or in the basement of that building on one of the tables. And the last part is located in the room under Jug, either at the window behind the large pile of rubble, or right in the wall next to Flopper. Once you have all 3 parts, you can build the IMS at the build table, either on the 1st floor of the building next to the flogger trap, or in the building to the right of Pack Punch. You can also get a couple of free perks on this map. The first way is by digging. While digging, you have a potential to dig up a free perk. Or you can get one by teleporting to the 5 lab. If you go down the hall on the left, you will find another free perk. And that's it! I'll be doing more Easter egg guides in the future, so subscribe if you're interested, leave me a comment if you have any questions, and don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful. And I'll see you guys in the next one.